Everybody, welcome to another edition of an album in review on Tim's Vinyl Confessions. This is where I take an album and take a few minutes and speak about it. I've got a special guest here today. Rufus is on the couch here, fittingly enough, because I'm talking about the 1975 album Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. This is their most successful album worldwide. And it's one of the very few CDs you can get an original US version of on A&M, because I think it's one of the few that were issued in the States on CD. It was a platinum selling album there. And I just want to talk about the artwork. First of all, the artwork was done by someone named Dave Ray. Pretty cool artwork, kind of frightening. Looks really cool on vinyl. Of course, this album contains the classic title song. A lot of people in the file sharing age mistakenly or on purpose label this as AC/DC. It is not. Miss Misery, one of the heaviest Nazareth songs. Of course, the reason this is the most successful Nazareth album all over the world is it's got their biggest hit single. It's got their cover of Love Hurts. That's on here, but that's not representative of this album. This is a pretty heavy album. Beggar's Day, a Nils Lofgren song. That's a really good one here. Please Don't Judas Me, the album closer. That's an epic one at 9:50. I mean, Nazareth just, for the most part, I'd call them a hard rock band, but they're kind of all over the place stylistically. They do a lot of cover songs, but they always tend to make them their own. Another thing that's significant about this album, their previous few were produced by Deep Purple's Roger Glover. This is the first time that late guitarist Manny Charlton took the production duties and does a fine job. This is a really good sounding album for 1975. Where was this recorded? This was recorded at Escape Studios in Kent, England. It's not something I've seen a lot. There's some guest tabla on here, some percussion from none other than Simon Phillips. I don't need to tell you who Simon Phillips is. And yeah, another thing that's cool about this CD, it's actually got some personalization on the disc itself. So this was a successful album, and if you've got the greatest hits, which a lot of people do, especially if you're watching this here in Canada, do yourself a favor, check out the Nazareth studio albums. There's good stuff on all of them, and this is one of the most consistent all the way through. And if nothing else, especially if you buy it on vinyl, you've got a really cool album cover to put up on your wall. So yeah, Nazareth, Hair of the Dog, 1975, A&M Records. That is today's an album in review. We got any Nazareth fans out here? Want to hear from you. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you later on Tim's Vinyl Confessions.